This is 125 West Palmer Street. We converted the garage into an extra living area. The roof is 2018. Updating the roof next door. And then this is going to be an apartment complex over here. 401 is just this way. And then over here on this side it's a business storage. But the backyard is awesome. We'll get to that. Lots of windows in the room they converted from a garage to the room. And then you've got your driveway here. It's on a crawl space. It's brick. Some paint chipping here. Might need a little bit of, I think they freshly painted it, but chipped a little bit with the weather recently. So some of that may need to be addressed. Okay, you walk in, and so there's two living areas. Sorry, taking my boots off. Hardwood floor. It isn't perfect. It's not terrible. It could need some restaining, but at least in this room. Windows are wooden. And then this is the converted room. Has its own heat source over here. And then that back there is a bathroom and laundry room. If you wanted to eventually convert this into a primary suite, you would have your own bathroom, but it's just a nice extra living area. The carpet, the carpet does need replaced. But again, they're open to an allowance. So that gives you just a little bit extra living area as kiddos get older, need a little bit more space. And then this is the kitchen. And you could either leave the wood paneling and paint the cabinets, or leave the cabinets and then paint the wood paneling. I have wood paneling at my house and I just painted it white and it brightened everything up and made a huge difference. So this is a laminate flooring, but for a little house, it's a good sized kitchen. Lots of cabinet space and stuff. And then that's the door to the covered back porch. Just a couple boards may have been replaced. It's a little different coloring. Okay, and then just to give you an idea of, this one is a screen, open screen door. And then big windows, they just have it covered since it's vacant. And then this is real tile, which I like. Here is your water heater. That's newer. Closet. And then this is the shower. This is where your washer and dryer will be. This is the shower door. So it has a frame, it needs to be replaced, and it doesn't have a faucet up here. So that will also need to be replaced. But again, they are open to allowances. This is where your washer and dryer will be. Single vanity, bathroom. Okay, and then here is your coat closet. So you've got the hallway and none of the rooms have like a traditional bathroom in them. These are all hardwood. Again, it could use a staining, but it's not terrible. And then here is the closet. This room is a little smaller, kind of the same thing where would need to be a twin or a full. And then this is the bathroom that needs some tile work as well. And again, they are aware that it needs some work. They purchased a house and are open to an allowance. And then just a couple areas up here that needs drywall fixed. Little single vanity. But yeah, the tile will need to be replaced. A couple little nicks and things throughout. Linen closet. And then, again, this drywall looks like it needs to be repainted and maybe resealed here. The heat is on, the heat is working. It's an old doorbell. And then just some cracks to the door here, but honestly, pretty typical for this square footage and price point. Double closet in here. This is a good size room. You could fit a queen and end tables and a closet, or and this is the biggest of the bedrooms. Good size. You could fit a king bed and end tables and dresser in here. And the closet. Okay, so this is the covered patio. And then the backyard is awesome. So the screen, I think there's a slit there. Side yard all over here, backyard, and then you can see the tree lining is the property lines. They had a shed on this, so you've got patio cement poured. You can just put a shed on top of it for lawn tools since you don't have a garage. But the backyard is awesome, nice and private. And then over here you could add like privacy fence over here down the road. They've got like an outdoor storage and then a carport / storage over there. Okay, so like I said, roof is 2018. They have gutters and a couple pieces over here of this fascia that needs painted. Let's take a look at the crawl space, see if we can see anything. There's a couple little this brick over here, probably just with the in and out of the crawl space. See if we can see anything. There was a tarp down for moisture barrier at one time. It's been moved and cut and not covering the whole thing. Can't see a ton, but and then here is the side yard, smaller side yard on this side. And the unit is 2020. The only thing I would also say too is I would extend this so that the water isn't just dropping right here at the foundation. You could shoot it out a little farther, would be my recommendation. Okay, so this sliding glass door does open. It just doesn't open much farther than this. It's really hard to open, so I just wanted to show you that.